Hello, my darlings, and welcome back to Let's Build
Newcrest.
Thank you. There's a new intro for you there. Little idea I had. Yeah, so there's another one. I won't lie to you, I am having a lot of fun trying to think of funny ways to introduce my videos, and I was just like, we need a robot voice moment. That would just be the cherry on top. So that, my loves, is for you. You are welcome. Here we are, back at Park Lane Apartments. Welcome everybody. Back to normal viewing. We're going to be leaving the ASMR videos in the dust. I'm never ever doing one again. I had a lot of fun making it. I did, and it was received kind of well with you guys. Some of them, some people did want to dig their eardrums out, and yes, I know I failed at whispering a lot through that one, but I just can't whisper for that long. I just cannot. I cannot. But anyway, we are back. Park Lane Apartments. We're going to be moving in the new family today, and here is that new family. This is the new family that are going to be moving into the last apartment that we've got in this block. Oh, there comes the cleaner. She's scrubbed all the bits and pieces. She is ready to go. She's clocked out for the day. But yeah, this is the new family that are going to be moving into the penthouse apartment. So the exclusive top floor apartment that we're going to be making today and tomorrow. I would definitely say it's going to be tomorrow as well. So I'm going to introduce you to the dad first. This is Dr. Alexander Fitzroy-Blythe. Bit of a mouthful, isn't it? And that is exactly what the ladies say about him too. Filth. Filth, but we're going to carry on anyway. So, Dr. Alexander Fitzroy-Blythe is Robert's colleague. He is under Robert, and he resents that because Robert is, in fact, younger than Alexander. And he has always got promoted ahead of Alexander for the main reason of he's better at his job. And he hates that. He hates that. He hates that Robert is younger and he's getting all of these really good roles that he has been fighting and struggling and trying to get over the years. But, well, what can you say? Sometimes things don't happen for bad people. And by bad people, here are his traits. Mean, gloomy, snob, and he's business savvy as well because he's chosen the fortune aspiration. I made him gloomy because in my head, this is not the mum, by the way, this is the teen daughter. That's Veronica. We'll go and introduce you to her in a sec. His wife left him. His wife left when Axel, who's the little boy down here, you can't see him because I'm in the way, when he was about 3. His wife left and ran away with a Russian billionaire on a super yacht. They are currently gallivanting around the Seychelles, and they haven't been seen for a good 3 years. And she just ran, left her family, and left them in the dust. So I kind of thought, maybe he resents that, he hates it. So I decided to give him the gloomy trait because he's a little bit sad all the time. He's trying to bring up these two by himself, even though these two spend most of the time with the nanny. Not so much Veronica anymore because she is older. But Axel is left with the nanny quite often because, obviously, Alexander has to work. He has to work. Now, this is Veronica. So, Veronica is a teen. I would probably see her around the age of about 16, maybe 17. She is the it girl of the private, exclusive school in Newcrest that I have not got around to naming yet because it doesn't exist and we're not going to be building it, which is sad because schools don't work in The Sims 4. But I would imagine she's the it girl. She's a little bit mean. I've made her traits, actually. Oh, God, it's going down already, look. Oh, empathy right down. She's mean, she's a snob, and she's gregarious because I gave her the popularity aspiration. She is quite superficial, a little bit shallow. She likes to look good, obviously. She was inspired to me from Cher from Clueless. That's why I gave her this yellow Chanel-looking ensemble. And yeah, I'm kind of here for it. Kind of here for it. I will not lie to you. So it'd be interesting to see where she would kind of be with relationships around the other teens that we've already made. I would imagine they wouldn't like her very much, probably because she's a snob and she doesn't like to kind of mix with them. That's what I would say. I would definitely say it. And now this is Axel. So Axel is obviously, well, I can't lie to you, he's a little shit, as you No, because he's the one who's been bullying Piers. I'm going to actually try and get those two together and have like a little conflict between them and stuff. So that storyline is apparent when the save file does come out. Oh, he's got a little bit of a belly. He's a bit greedy. He's a bit greedy. Shoves everything that you can imagine into his face. He is absolutely not asked at what he eats as long as he gets full. That is Axel. So yeah, I'm really enjoying seeing these characters. I really like how they look. And I don't know. I'm just really, apart from obviously the ankle biters, I cannot be dealing with them with those orange and green socks. But I just thought they would be the perfect family to move in to the penthouse apartment upstairs, which we will be getting started today, my loves. A few things I've changed since last time. We now have a butler. So I have changed that store cupboard that we had here into a butler's bedroom. So he has got his own place to come and sleep, which is very depressing because it's down in the cellar. And yeah, by a car park, they've got access here so they can get out from the car park and stuff. But yeah, so I do enjoy it. So this is what we're going to be furnishing today. Well, obviously we're going to be making a start. Today we're going to just get the main living space area completed, and then tomorrow we'll go in and do the bedrooms and get those completed. So I've already put the wallpapers on. I wanted this kind of very classic looking house. I wanted this very classic style to be coming through. So I'm thinking Alexander is quite a collector of maybe like antique furniture and stuff. So I wouldn't imagine this being a massively modern apartment. I would imagine it kind of, I don't know, reflecting their kind of like tastes and things. My thoughts were, oh, it's gone a bit laggy. 1 second. Sorry about that. It's back again. It's fine. Don't know what that was. Weird. But yeah, I would imagine this being very classically styled with lots of antique furniture. The kitchen, we're going to stick with the same kitchen as that what we've put in here. And also I changed Barbara's kitchen as well now for a bit more of a darker brown feel. There she is, the absolute iconic queen. So yeah, we're gonna very light and bright, but very classic, and I think we're gonna go along the lines of that. Now my thoughts were having the kitchen kind of here, a breakfast bar coming out from there with seating available there, but also a nice dining room table here, so it's kind of a big sort of like open plan-esque kitchen, and then having just a smaller living area just off to the side here. Because of this door placement, it's going to be kind of hard to get a living room there. So I'm a little bit, I don't want to try and squeeze in like we did with this here. I don't want to try and do that again. I want this to have a kind of open feel to it compared to what the downstairs was like. But yeah, I'm here for it. I really am. So without further ado, let's get started, shall we? We're 10 minutes in already and I've babbled on about absolute shit as per usual. And I've not got my cheats on. Okay, there we are. Cheats are on, tits are out, we're ready to roll. And that's all I can say on the matter. I'm thinking, that one there's the darker one, isn't it? I mean, that wouldn't look too bad in here, actually. Is that the same? It's not the same as Barb's, is it? No, it's not the same as Barb's. So I think we're going to go along the lines of this. We'll trial it anyhow. Yes. We need to think about placement here. So the best thing to do would be putting a oven there. Maybe the fridge there next to the window. That might be okay. So let's flop that one in there. That one in there. Now let's get out these little bits and pieces here. Do we want to use that one or do we want to go a little bit more classic with it? Oh, that colour. Yes. Yes, queen. Yes, we'll flop that one into the corner there. Let's nestle you in. Oh, lovely. In fact, it can come a little bit more that way. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. And we'll do the same with that oven from down, like in Barb's as well. We use the same oven. Yes, I do think so. I love that wallpaper. I never tend to use that brick wallpaper. I'd love to do a modern exterior in that wallpaper. We'll have to think about that for the future, my loves, because we've got all the time in the world now. I'm a full-time content creator, after all. I can't believe I get to say that. It still boggles my brain. And it's all down to you people. But it does look like the UK is going into a, what is it, phase 2 or something stupid. I don't know, from the 1st of June, I think. So I will be going back to the salon for 4 weeks just to do the remainder of my clients before I move on to pastures new. Now, I'm just thinking, there's 3 of them, isn't there? But I would like a bigger moment. Can we, like, I don't know what the auto counters do. I've never known that. Does it actually do what I think it does, and like it allows them to just snap together? That's what I've always thought they did. That might be a bit overkill, actually. So I'm thinking about doing 3. Yeah, we'll just do 3. Stunning. And I am just going to put the sink next to the oven. I know people out there might cry about it, but I'm going to do it. Because, after all, you are not my real mum. So, oh yeah, a bit of gold. I can see a little fleck of gold coming through now. Definitely. This place has got skylights as well, which is really cool. I think that will add a whole new dimension to it. God, it's a very big kitchen, actually. Isn't it? Quite a substantial size. But if we put a full-size dining table in here, I think it would nestle in and work quite well. I really, really do. Let's get the... Oh, I hate them so much. I really do. I'm just not a fan. Not a fan. And I'm even more annoyed at the fact that we don't get a new kitchen with the new expansion pack. I was baffled by that, actually. I was quite baffled by that. Don't get me wrong, I'm still excited for this new expansion pack. Expect a build and world overview as well when the time comes. I will be getting early access as well. I've had people asking me as well if I am a game changer. Yeah, I am a game changer. Yeah, I am a game changer. But yeah, I will be releasing a kind of build and buy and world overview. We'll go around and have a look at the houses that EA have built. I think we'll do that. I saw Plumbella do it and I was absolutely pissing myself. So I was just like, do you know what? I'm stealing that from you. I'm going to do that as well. Do I want to put, like, no, I don't think I want to put anything like that in here. I don't like that though. So I think what I'm going to do there is put a full wall there. Yeah. Put a full wall there. And maybe just brick it all off. Let's have a look at that, actually. Yeah, I think I will. But I think I will put that same pillar there. Let me just see this. Get that grid off, because you always throw me. Yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. I don't know if I like the colour of the cupboards, guys. I don't know if I like the colour of them. They look really weird. That's better. They were looking really yellow then. That's a much better tone for in here. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. We'll put a bin there. Put a bin there. Lovely. I mean, what about if I put the dining table here and I could have this as the living room? The only problem is this door that throws me, because I always like to keep my access to doors like quite open. Right, we're going to try something. We're going to put the dining room table here first and have a little goosey look. And then we're going to make decisions afterwards. It only seems fair. Oh, should we do a big circle family one? That's a maybe. We'll get that one out. But I also had this one in mind as well. Oh, no. It's definitely got to be that one, isn't it? That is a bougie-ass table, and we're here for it. I think maybe in that orientation. In fact, it'd probably work better in that orientation here. Where's that skylight anyway? It's kind of central, so we can't really put it underneath. Okay, and some nice posh chairs. Maybe like... Ooh. Still quite modern. Oh, yeah, they did have the version. I just wish that we could use this one instead. It's so much prettier. Custom content, I love you so. I do. I really do. We've got to get our heads together as well for the next world. I don't know what kind of world. Oh, they look great actually, don't they? What's that other colour? Oh, that's much better. That's got gold on it. Yes. Oh, that is absolute dream. Yeah, this is my conundrum, my friends. So with the next world that we're going to be doing Glimmerbrook. I don't know what kind of style I want to do it in. I don't know if I want to go realistic with it. I've had a thought about building like a medieval world and bringing in characters that way. I thought that could be quite fun, but I don't know. The choice is up to you. I'm going to leave it to you. I'm going to leave it to you and see what you think. It's not going to be for a while yet. We've still got a few more lots to finish, but yeah, I don't know what to do about that. I think what I'm going to do here. Oh, where's that skylight? Please don't cut into it. Oh, it's right in the middle, I think. Let's have a look. Oh, it's right on the edge, look. What do you look like up? Oh, you can't even see that. Lovely. It's absolutely glowing. Glowing. With passion. So we're going to tone it down with that. Oh, yeah, I kind of like that. Let me see if I can put these up again. We'll plonk one there, one there. And I might actually put the bin on that side instead. I don't know if I like the table there. I think it needs to be more central. I really do. Let me just see what it looks like there. I mean, that's a bit better. We're going to put a nice rug underneath of that as well. Yeah, I'm kind of there for that. That's a lot better. Yes. Where's that skylight again? It's just off. I wanted a big chandelier hanging from the ceiling, really, but I don't think we're going to be able to do that because of the skylight. And I love the skylight, so we cannot get rid of the skylight because, you know, skylight. That's all it comes down to sometimes. It's just skylight. Okay. Right, let me get this mapped out here. I'm just going to shuffle a few chairs around and see what we can do with this area. We're not finished with this area yet. I just want to get spatial awareness down because I may think about swapping this for the living room, but I don't know if that's going to work. No, I don't think it will. I want the living room here. And people are probably like, why don't you just move the doors? But I want all of the doors in the same position. It kind of makes sense architecturally. So I really want it to be like that. Okay. Right. Let me do this off of camera and we'll see what we come up with. Do you know what? I think we might be all right with 2 love seats. I know this is kind of like directly here, but I don't know. I think that orientation's, and it's not a bad size. I mean, it's not the perfect size because of this layout of this floor plan, but I don't know. I think I'm kind of there for that one. I've obviously picked these ones here from Get Famous. Yeah, I think they are from Get Famous. Let me have a little, oh, just to make sure. Just to make sure, yeah, they're from Get Famous. I wanted them in the white and gold, so I changed this table for the white, just so it kind of didn't look too weird with the contrast of like colors, because the sofas were looking really bright then. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for that. I really do. But I'm thinking maybe pulling that in, putting a lovely like table here. So they've still got access in through here to be able to get in and watch what we're going to be putting there on the TV. I think in a nice bookshelf behind here, maybe. Let's have a little goose. Let's see what we can do, shall we? Let's have a look. Oh, my new camera came today as well, so I'm getting to grips with it. I'm testing things. I still have a few objects that I need to get for it to work as a kind of streaming camera and stuff, but I'm excited. I am. I'm bloody excited for it. I can't wait. So as soon as I'm in my office, I'm going to be having a whole new look on the channel, and I cannot wait. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. And then what I'm going to do is do like a little moment just underneath. Just a little moment. Nothing too hectic. If we can find let me see what you would look like. I think so. Let's have a look. Get down there. Oh, that's not too bad, actually. That is not too bad at all. Yeah, I think this, but I am going to centralize this a lot better now to that moment there. I think. Was it a little bit more like that? Yes, I do think. And then go up the sides with some shelves, maybe. Let's have a look. Let's have a little look. Lovely. Right, this one. That's too warm. That's just right. They're too big, though, aren't they? Can I size them down? I can, but I'm not going to be able to put anything on them. Well, I can. I've got my ONSP shelf. Sorry, I probably just burst people's eardrums doing that. I do apologise. And maybe at the top as well. Maybe I could just do normal size ones there. Would that look weird? I don't know if I like this TV. Oh, there we go. Just changing the colour of it's made it a bit better. Yeah, I could do that, couldn't I? I could even maneuver this in and put another bookshelf there. I know we're having one there as well, but I would imagine this family being told to read by Alexander doesn't stand for people who don't read. He is not for it. Should we bring this in white here? I'm unsure of this the more I'm looking at it. 1 second, I'm going to fiddle. Okay, I think that's a little bit better. I've done everything in a white and I've used the kitchen cupboards from the Vampire game pack. And I've also put this from Realm of Magic, a little bookshelf. They probably won't be able to use that, but there's no worries. We're going to be doing another one maybe here or maybe out in the foyer. But we're definitely going to be doing another one. And keeping it very classic as well, which I thought was stunning. On this bit, I was thinking about maybe putting a coffee table just to act as a kind of side table. Just because this space is a little bit bigger, but I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. We'll probably be able to fit a coffee table here, actually. We might even be able to do that, depending on swatches, of course. That's an alright swatch, I think. Yeah, maybe. Let's get that out there. Like so. Yeah, no, all the white. We need to bring a bit more of that warmer tone over here. So maybe that one that we just had. Yeah, that's a bit better. Yeah, in fact, we'll do that. We'll do that. And we'll just use a normal side table off to the side, I think. Just to get something to be able to go on here. Like a lamp. I would imagine a lovely lamp. An absolutely gorgeous lamp going up there. Yeah, this one here would be great if it would come... Ooh. That's a good tone, the white. I'm just checking to see if it's got a... Oh, we could also do that as well, because that's great. That's a great one. Oh, I might do that. The only problem is the cupboard's kind of on that side, so it would need to come in this orientation. Need to go in this orientation, I think. Yes. Yes, that's fine. We'll do a nice little rug underneath of here as well. Unsure of what kind of rug. I would see it a bit more classic. I would definitely see it. So maybe that square one. We could use this, but size it down. Let me just see the spatial awareness of this. Maybe. I'm not a massive fan. No, I think it needs to be more kind of portrait side, like shape, not square or landscape, whatever you may wish. But it definitely needs to be a bit more classic. Let me find one. Okay, so something might have changed. I was finding it really hard to use the sofas that we were using. They were just clashing with everything too badly. So I've decided to mix up a bit of mid-century in here as well. I did say, after all, that Alexander is a collector of antique furniture. So we can just pretend that these are maybe one of Nestle Toulouse's mid-century pieces that are very exclusive and very rare. And he just happens to have some. He got it passed down to him from his grandpapa. And that is the storyline. That is where we're going. I am here for it. I don't know about you guys, but I am. Oh. Oh, I like that lamp. I like that lamp and that colour in here as well. Yes. Yes, I do believe so. Yes. Yes, we'll go for that. Absolutely. We'll get a little... We'll flop a little flower pot on here. Something nice. Something classy. Maybe... I mean, we could do more lilies, but... Barb's already got lilies downstairs. Oh, yeah. Maybe this one. Do you come in like a muted pink? Yeah, that's a bit more muted. Well, as muted as you can get. Yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah, I kind of like that. Kind of like that. And I think up here, we'll do a row of sized down paintings. Maybe some of the exclusive ones. Let's see if we can size these down. To a nice height, anyway. Maybe they originally lived in Brindleton Bay. That's where their original home is. That's where they left to get away from the tragedy that was Miss Fitz. I forgot their name. Miss Fitz. What they called it again? Miss Fitzroy-Blythe. That's why I'm forgetting what it's called, because it's bloody... Yeah, it's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it? Bit of a mouthful, my loves. Just a smidgen. Oh, yeah, I think a little gallery wall up there would look great. Maybe this could be her. Maybe this could be Miss Fitzroy-Blythe's. No, because she's in period dress. It wouldn't make sense. Wouldn't make sense. It would be absolutely silly, actually, to be honest. So we won't go down that route. We would not go down that route. Something a bit more classic looking. No, don't want you. We need some more paintings in The Sims 4, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, maybe you. Oh, yes, that looks cool. And then we'll do a little skinny number. And we'll flop it. Let me get a better swatch. There we go. Just a little one. Just there. Oh, gorgeous. Yeah, I like that up there. I do. I will not lie to you. We need those books, but I don't know if they're going to snap to the... We'll get you out just in case. Come to me. But we'll get those books and do a big bookcase at the top. If I can find them. If I can find them. There they are. Oh, they don't even snap up there, which is great. Can I just rise them up with a 9 key? Can I? Is that a thing? Oh, you bet your titty it is. We're doing it. I know I could use the shelf, but I've used the 9 key for so long that it's just what I'm used to. Don't worry, we'll change the swatches of them in a minute so we can just... So they look stunning. And they won't be repetitive. Repetitive. But, oh, they're floating. Well, they are anyway. Well, I can just move the shelf to them. Maybe that was telling me that shelf wasn't equal. How dare it. And then I'll change you to you. Oh, that looks lovely. That looks so lovely. Oh, do we want you here? Little remote holder and whatnot. Don't know if you would come in a matching swatch. Don't think you will you? No. Oh, you do. My apologies. We'll plonk you next to the sofa there. Stunning. We need a few more little objects. Up on these. They're not going to go up, are they? Will you go up with a 9 key? Hmm? Is that floating? Hmm? Oh. Oh, yeah, they are floating. We'll sort that out. I'll sort that out off of camera. Don't you worry. Right, a little photo. There we go. The full family together on their croquet lessons. I would have imagined them being very, very into croquet. Or not even very into it. They just pretend to because they're snobs. Yes, but maybe we'll change the colour of that to a bit of gold. Yeah, I'm feeling that. Yeah, that looks cute now. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm into that. See, that's quite a nice little space, actually. I know it's kind of crammed in there, but I kind of like it. I kind of do. I really do. It definitely needs a nice chandelier. So we'll have a little look. Why am I going into decorations? It doesn't necessarily need to be a classic looking chandelier. Maybe it could be something a little bit more contemporary like this. But in a different... I just hate the size of the base on that. Was it necessary that I had to come with that size of a base? Was it? Let's have a look at that. I don't know. I don't know. It looks okay. I don't know if it's the right one. We've got to pick the right one. Because I am a Virgo. And that's all I'm saying. I don't know what. I kind of liked it. I kind of liked it. I think that's the best is what we're going to get anyway. I'll plonk this one here just to get a bit more light into this area. And we said we were going to get another bookcase in, didn't we? Maybe I could do 2 of them. I mean, it's going to squash this like entrance coming through, but... Oh, let me see this. Maybe I could move it to the edge. Would that help the spatial awareness of it? Oh, it does. Yeah, it does. Because I could put a little armchair there now. Hasn't this sofa got a matching armchair? I think it has, isn't it? If I remember rightly, it's there. Do you... oh, you have got a matching one. I'm very shocked at that. Won't lie. Why is that? Oh, I just noticed the cushion's black at the bottom. It's not throwing me too much, but... Is that the right swatch for this? I think it is. Yes. Lovely armchair. Probably my favourite looking sofa as well. Something I would have in real life. Definitely. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of there for that. Yeah, lovely. Right, okay, let's get back over here now. And we'll definitely need a rug down below here. So it needs to be something along this lines, really. So, I mean, I always go for this one, but it's just such a lovely rug. I just don't know if it would... Oh, that kind of looks okay. No, I want it to be plainer. It needs to be plain... Yeah, maybe this one, actually. Another rug that I use a lot. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Let me just see the other swatches to this. Oh, that one's nice. Yes. Yes, we'll do that. I'm just iffing or amming about this placement at this table. I don't know whether to shovel it a bit more into the corner like this. I mean, it's not a massive difference, but... Or do we keep it a bit more centralized? Or do I turn the orientation, do it this way? Let me have a look at that. But then it's the spatial awareness thing again. And it's not working. Maybe if I just whiffle it a little bit more. That way. Let's have a look at that. I kind of like that there. So it kind of frees up this space to do something here. Doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Even though this is like off balance now. I'm going to use this light again. Hopefully it's not going to be above or by... Like hanging from a skylight. Hopefully it's not. Nope, it's not. Fantastic news. I'm going to move you centrally into the table. Oh yeah, I do like that. Yeah, I think that's the best place for this. It has got this like little gap here, which I'm not enjoying, but I think that placement is a lot better than having it kind of this way. It kind of leaves, as I said, space to do something here. So if you guys have got any ideas on what we could do there, I'll leave that up to you. We'll do that next time. How long are we up to here? 47 minutes. Not too bad. Not too bad. We can carry on. We can indeed carry on. So I did want this place to be very... Not... It is beige. Very beige. But I kind of enjoyed that. Definitely need this little music station out. I would imagine this working well in this home. That swatch isn't too bad at all, but I think that one would be better. Because we could put this just up against the window here. And what I might do, actually, is do what I did downstairs. I didn't even think about this. And swap out a couple of these just to put a bit of difference on it. Ooh. Oh, no. I mean, that's the one that matches the most. It does match in with the colours in here. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Yeah, just a couple of these in. Maybe do another one. No, we'll keep it open. We'll keep it open. Okay, right. So... maybe we could put like a bougie ass statue on the middle here. Oh, what with this figure? Oh, she doesn't come in like a cream though, does she? She just comes in the... Oh, that one there's probably the best. Yes, maybe this one. Maybe this one. Yeah, that kind of works there for me. I think it does. Yeah, no, I like that. Yes, very classy. Very classy. Just wondering what we could do there. That's going to be a bit of a bugger. Unless we just put a bin there. Unless we just put a little bin there. Just a little bin. Nothing too fancy. Just a smidgen like that. I don't like that there. Don't like that there. And I don't want it too near the dining table either. We'll put the bin there. I wish we could have bins inside cupboards so we don't have to place bins in our bloody kitchens. I would like that. I really would. Okay. Above the chair over here, I'm going to do a nice clock. Where am I going into bathroom for a clock and living room? Yeah, let's do a nice little clock up here. That one there doesn't really suit here, does it? Oh, that's a bit big. Is there any other wall space? Oh, it would look good there. In the gold as well. Oh, yes. I'm here for that. Has it got a bit more of a muted gold? No, they just go... Oh, that one is. That's better. Yeah, I'm there for that. So up here, I'll put a mirror. I think a mirror would look smashing. See what I did there? Yeah, nice little mirror. Oh, this one would look cool. Again, going for that antique-y vibe. Mixing a bit of mid-century. Oh, I do like that. Yes. Okay. Right, bar stools. This is a little bar area. It definitely needs to be something a little bit classic, maybe. But again, I could go mid-century if I wanted. Oh, that doesn't look bad. It's not what I'm looking for, but it did not look too bad then. Where are they? Oh, I always forget about the awful swatches on this. I mean, the white and grey was the only one that was going to match in nicely. And even then it doesn't. No, not you then, love. So maybe we do need to go a bit more antique. Oh, what about you? What tones? Oh, that's perfect. Yes. 1, 2, and 3. Yes. Yeah, that kind of matches the sofas quite nicely as well. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Very happy with that. So... we need to think about kids. We've got kids in here. So we definitely need a nice little extractor. A little extractor on the wall. Maybe they're not going to fit in here, are they? What colour? No, the wall. That's very gold. Very gold. I always forget about that one sticking to the ceiling. I wish this one didn't stick to the ceiling because it just looks stupid when you've got a medium height wall and you've got a kitchen hob that is literally... the moon's distance from Earth away from said hob. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I do hope you enjoyed it. So maybe I'll flop that up like there. Maybe that one. I mean, the blue's kind of lending itself into the like table as well. So yeah, I think we'll go for that. Let me have a little look at the lighter tone. That's better. That's much better. Yes. Okay. Right. Where's those? Oh, this might work. So above here, I do want to do some low pendulum lights just over the bar area. I think that would lend itself really well to there. But I don't want to use these, I don't think. I don't want to use them again. So maybe I could just use... Oh, what about using those lights instead? Yes, we're doing it. We're doing it, my darlings. They are much nicer lights. And I think they suit in here a bit better. Can I do them like... Oh, that's right, the way the TV aided. Let's do these. So I'll plonk you there. Same with you over here, my loves. Goodbye to those ones. Oh, that's much better. That's much more in here, isn't it? Yeah. Cool. And then I'll dangle these down here as well. Should I do 2? Is that on the skylight? No, but it will be. It needs to be on that orientation. Should we do 2 there? I'll swap them the other way though, so they look a little bit more staggered. And I'll plonk this one, hopefully not over the skylight. So plonk. I could do 2 of these. 1, and then another one there. Let me see how close that is to skylight. Oh, that's fine. That is fine. God, I'm shooting off to Timbuktu again. Yes. Yes, I'm kind of here for that. What about... I've just had a thought. What about having like a little mini island here as well? Because I could just use these and have a little mini island here. And then I could move the sink onto the island. Can I like... I wish we could like have them like that without them glitching. That would have been perfect. That's very... Oh, that's very near the air. Yeah, no. Get off. Go away. Don't need 4 of you. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, I think we could. Because I could move the sink here. Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it. I think that's right above the skylight as well, where it's not too far. And then that kind of helps with that area then. Yeah, yeah, we're going to do that. I can move the bin over to this side now. There we go. Lovely. Yes. Yeah, that's better. That's a nice little flow there now. I do enjoy it. I do enjoy it indeed. Okay, so we've kind of got this area kind of semi done. I may change a few of the cupboard colours yet. I may go for a little bit more of a white in here. Just to kind of reflect on this area being a little bit more white. I just want to bring a bit more of that over, I think. But other than that, I think it suits them. I think it suits who they are and what they're about. I do. Okay, well, I think I'll leave this part here for today. In fact, what we'll do first, I'm going to do this little entrance room first, and then we'll call it a day. And I'll be back tomorrow. So let's finish this little area first before we go. Why not? You know? Why bloody not? Again, I would probably see them taking pride in their appearance. Especially Veronica. She is all about her appearance. Very much is. So yeah, I'd love to hear some storylines from you guys, again, as always, about what you think this family would be like. Obviously, we know what Alexander's like with Robert and stuff. He's a bit of a shit, isn't he? Bit of a shit. Yeah, definitely see a whole table here. Oh, maybe I could bring a bit more of that. That's not Realm of Magic. I thought that was Realm of Magic. University. Don't we have a Realm of Magic one? I just cut that aesthetic suits the coffee table perfectly. Unless that coffee table's from Realm of Magic as well. I mean, University. Where are you? Oh, it is. Okay, I thought that was a Realm of Magic coffee table. Strange. I don't like that. This here. I don't like that there. I think what I'm going to put up here is a mirror instead. I am. And I'm going to use... Why am I going into pictures? I'm going to use this one. But that's got like a white and gold. Oh, that's quite nice, isn't it? That suits here. Oh, there's a mirror right here now. Maybe we can swap this out. Or would that look better out there? Let's have a look. No, I kind of prefer that big bougie one. So what I'll do here is put a painting up there instead. We'll put a nice posh painting up there. Maybe of some fruit. Oh, I just can't. With the older objects now, I just look at the textures of them and I'm just like, ugh, it's disgusting. I cannot look at you for more than 2 minutes. Maybe we can do this, but we can pretend it's maybe their great. We're not going to get swatches with that though. Damn it! Damn! I mean, we could do that one. Let's have a look at that up there. Oh, look at the shadow on that. Bloody hell. Bloody hell, Ron. Or Harry. No, not you either. I'm going to get the perfect painting. 1 second. I decided to put a tapestry up there instead because there was just no paintings that was just matching in with what I wanted. And it was very annoying. And I was not here for it. So we went with that instead. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. Now, I wouldn't imagine too much being out here. Oh. Why do I want to use you? Maybe that would work up there. Is that floating? It looks to me like it is. Yes. Of course it is. You silly bum. Yeah, no, that's not going to work up there. I reckon then just some more clutter, to be honest. To be honest, I think it's the only way forward. And my God, I'm bored of the clutter in The Sims 4. I would really like some new clutter objects right now. I very much would. Useful clutter objects, may I add. We'll get round to that. I can't think of what's going to go up there yet. I really can't. I very much can't, and it's very annoying. Very annoying indeed. I think that's a perfect space for a little chair. I really do. And I'll put a nice welcome mat. And I'll come back to that next time. It might have changed, but I'm just looking at the time. I don't want this to run over too much. I want these episodes to be a lovely length. A lovely length. The perfect girth. The perfect girth. And maybe just using a nice dark grey rug for there. For the front door. Yes. Yeah, something needs to go up there as well. And I'll figure out what to put on that too. But that is not a bad start, I don't think. Not a bad start for this place. I will be changing. I can see myself going around and changing a few bits. I think the cupboards need to change up there to a different colour. But other than that, I like the flow of it. It's speaking to me in this family. Very beige. Next time, we're going to come back. We're going to... I think what we'll do next time is finish all of this area, obviously. Do the outside space. And then maybe work on one of the guys' bedrooms. And then on the next time, we'll go and finish off the last 2 bedrooms. Yeah, I think we'll do it that way. I think we'll do it that way. I will leave you with the family. What are they called? Fitzroy-Blythe. I love how I named them and I keep forgetting what they're called. I will leave you with these guys. I'm going to be back tomorrow, as always. We're going to be doing what I've just said. But yeah, thank you so much for coming today, guys. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. And I will see you later. Goodbye. It's a bit harsh.